Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's Dark Avenger comic book review. Before going into DC, Amber has a trade paperback and graphic novel that she would like to conclude her reviews with. And unfortunately, guys, before I do that, Joe does not have anything this week, and Kevin is not a comic reviewer per se, but he said.
Well, I have comics.
Well, once you get books,
once I read them over, I'll review them.
You're gonna get books. You're just gonna get
books.
books.
Okay. No, true.
He's just gonna get books. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, so moving back to Amber. Sorry, Amber, how did you say that?
No, it's okay. Volume 2 of The Runaways.
She found it.
It was in the library.
I know, but you said you were going to look for it, and you found it.
Oh, yeah. I like it. Once again, I'm going to keep this series. I really like it. They get a new member, okay?
Is it the person on the cover?
No, that's Carolina. She's the angel-like one. Okay, the alien actually. Anyway, they get a new member after they stop a bank robbery. Turns out those kids, or said kids, are forced to bank rob because of the parents. Turns out that was all a lie just to get in. He's a vampire!
Fucking hell.
Oh dear, no.
They make himself
me!
He's a vampire who tries to kill Nico, who in turn turns around and shoots that thing through her body into him, the staff, like the last time. But it goes right through him. And yeah, anyway, going off of him, Cloak and Dagger are in this series.
Those of you who are comic fans know Cloak and Dagger from the Maximum Carnage series and Spider-Man. Even Mike knows who they are.
But, ooh, where is it? They send the 4, I believe, of the kids into this hell-like place because they go into his cloak.
Yeah, that's inside Cloak's cloak.
Right here. One of the girls, the mutant, the 11-year-old, takes his cloak off. He's like, not even God can take off my cloak, and she just rips it right off of him.
Let me do that? I never saw that one.
But what it comes down to is the parents are still trying to get the kids, and the kids are fighting amongst each other over guys. The girls are fighting amongst each other over the guys. It's good. And
It's your average teenager book.
Now, for my top.
I even like this, and this is saying a lot.
Twilight! Graphic novel.
You like a Twilight?
I like this. The artwork was amazing.
I was trying to scan the cover. Thank you.
Sorry. I'm very much into the artwork. Okay.
Me too. It was awesome. Unfortunately, it's black and white.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Some parts are colored.
No,
some parts are colored though. There are.
Okay, there are some colored parts. Give me 1 second. Like this. That is beautiful. I love that.
And that's Twilight.
Okay,
Some
that's
people
what
find
Twilight
these vampires so charming.
Anyway, there were 4 books in this series, 4 volumes, just like the book series that I was reading. It follows along with that, only this time it's pictures. You get to see everything. How do I put this?
Is it the first movie all wrapped up in one big old graphic comic book?
No.
Yeah, they could have done that.
They don't end it like they do in the movie where I want to kill the people who made the movie. This?
Ended perfectly.
Yes, I love it. Stephanie Myers has actually helped do this. She's the author. She was given all of these things and kind of put them together. She said as she was receiving them, she said she couldn't wait for the next one.
I can't wait to see the next book. And
Neither can
I really am not a huge Twilight fan, guys. But
Okay.
that graphic novel was really good. The artwork's amazing. Every character looks the way they should.
The way they should, instead of the fake people that try to portray them in the movie. This
Wow,
is how
for
they
Amber to say that about the movie.
Yeah.
The only person I like
I never heard you critique
is Bella. Okay, Bella plays her role perfectly. She has the exact look.
Team Jacob for the win.
But you gotta see the wolf. The wolf. Check that out. That is a wicked drawing of the wolf. That is supposed to be the dream where the wolf bites the vampire. Anyway.
5 out of 5? 5 out of 5?
20 out of 10.
And how many times you read this? Just curious. Once? One?
Vortex.
I figured.
I read it. I looked through it once. I enjoyed it a little bit.
I knew she did a bottle once.
When it comes down to it, I would recommend all of these.
Even the ones you just dropped, the mangas?
Yeah, they're good, but it's a little repetitive.
Yeah, but
so it takes a while for them to get to the point.
Yeah.
It
takes a little while to get to the point, but they're good.
Okay.
You get to see the entire thing play through.
So they have to be willing to get all the books.
Exactly. You have to be willing to get the full thing. Or rent the full thing.
So then it's for somebody who's a completionist.
Yes.
When you say they stretch it out a little?
They stretch it out a little too much. I mean, they could have put all of this into like 3 books. And made it like that. They would have been a lot thicker, mind you. Which is why they broke it up so much. But it's so good.
Well, you know what it reminds me of? Dragon Ball Z. So many filler episodes when it could have. That's why what they
every single one of these has a different battle.
Oh no, I know, but I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z.
But it all comes down to the same point.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly, but in Dragon Ball Z there was a lot of BS in the middle. That's why America made a series called Dragon Ball Kai, which is Dragon Ball Z
it's
Kai.
originally based on the manga.
It's a shorter version of Dragon Ball Z, less bullshit, straight to the point. Gets you through the series in like 2 or 3 seasons instead of 9.
But
a little bit crappy new voice actors.
Yeah, skip that. I was just
The thing I have to say about these is that every single book makes you want to read the next. Because every single one of them has a different battle. But you know it's leading somewhere else. Now this one...
So why are you stopping then?
I'm not. I'm going to continue to read them. But the thing is, this one didn't even end at the end of this book. It ended like halfway through this. It said the end. But there's still more books after this. So I want to see what they did with it.
So the first story arc basically might be done and
Pretty
now
much.
they start the next story arc.
Let me just find where it is and show you. Sorry.
It probably starts the new story arc. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, this one, end. Katana, end.
That's the first story then.
The end of the story arc.
So it takes approximately 27 books.
Start.
So it takes approximately 27 books.
I don't even know if this is the first story arc. I think there's multiple story arcs that I just haven't read yet.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Because I missed the first, I believe it was 15 books.
Oh, okay.
Could possibly
so you don't know what
be.
happened those
Possibly
15.
be.
Something
Yeah.
could have happened.
Anyway, as I said, I recommend it and I turn it back over to Chris.
Okay, guys, moving out of Marvel, manga, and graphic novel world and into DC Comics.
Can you please explain this cover?
I will explain this.
Yeah, like
sure. Batman Beyond, Part 5 of 6 of the mini. It has been officially announced there is a Batman Beyond title that will be starting next year.
I knew they were going to do it. I knew it.
And once again, adding more comics onto Batman.
There he goes.
I have something. Wait, I'll tell. No, there's actually something good, something bad. Anyway, Batman Beyond. Basically, Terry is mortally wounded. There's nothing really to do with the cover. You find out, first of all, huge spoiler, you find out that the Dick Grayson Hush is a clone. They used the word again, but this is Marvel. This is DC. This isn't Marvel. So I'm gonna okay it. I'm gonna okay because DC does not do that many clone things. So I'm gonna let this one go. And Dick Grayson is a clone. And the real Dick Grayson, you see, there's a whole montage between Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon, who's a police officer and isn't crippled. That's why I gotta say this cannot be in continuity, because in real continuity, Barbara Gordon is the Oracle and she's crippled thanks to the Joker. Here, Barbara Gordon can walk. So this is not in continuity. This is based off of just the cartoon series. This cannot be the future of Superman and of Batman.
Well, it's becoming its own series.
It's becoming its own entity. If anything, it's its own entity. It's not part of continuity. Anyway, Terry is mortally wounded. Catwoman brings him back, and then he goes back to the Batcave, and Bruce gives him a big mushy. You know, I never dropped the cowl. I always thought I was the best one. You're doing things better than me. I just never had the chance to tell you. And Terry's okay. And then the clone Dick Grayson breaks into the frequency of the Batcave and says, I'm taking over Gotham, and I'm going to be a better Batman than you and/or your fake. To be concluded. No. Before you ask, I'm not getting the ongoing series. I would, however,
I think it sounds good, though.
Yes, I would, however, like to look through the book and see if they have the advertisements in here, which I don't think they do, because there's too many. Because there's several. I have to make sure they have 2, 3, 4. I need the 5th, and then we're good to go. Nope. I am, however, happy about this advertisement. Superboy! Next month, it's coming. That's right. He's coming. No. Okay, the advertisement's not here. And with that, Mike's giving me the finger anyway. So guys, come back and we will see. We'll get up to those advertisements and we will conclude, or at least get close to concluding DC Comics. Stick around. Great comic books coming up.